Welcome friends to these wonderful mountains where we're going to embark on a beautiful yoga flow to align our body, mind and spirit through different asanas which will increase flexibility and mobility in the hips, hamstrings and lower back, setting the tone for the perfect day ahead. So when you're ready, let's begin. Alright friends, today we're going to start at the back of the mat in a child pose. So reach the arms for the sky, exhale, lower them forward and release back into a child pose. If you find this full child pose a little too much, you can open the knees wider than the hips, just like this, and then gently release into your child pose. And let's take a few seconds to connect with our breath. Because when the breath and mind are closely connected, the breath becomes the tool to work with our mind. It is time to release and gently making our way onto all fours. We're going to keep the hips directly above the knees, and let's bring movement to our body with a few cat-cows. We're going to inhale, arch the spine, exhale, chin to chest. 3 more like this. Inhaling as you look forward, exhaling as you round the spine. And again, inhale, arch, exhale, rounding the spine. And from here we're going to tuck the toes, coming into a toe squat. So option 1 is to keep the hands on the mat like so. Option 2 is to come into a full toe squat. So wherever option you choose, from here I'd like you to begin to visualize a vibrant red color glowing from the tailbone and wrapping around your pelvis. And what we're doing is bringing our awareness to the root chakra. Many of today's poses are focused on that chakra. And as you visualize this beautiful red ray, I want you to think about grounding, about stability and security, and what that means to you. Beautiful. From here, let's come back onto all fours, pushing the hands into the mat and lift the hips into a downward facing dog. And slowly walk it out on the spot, bending and extending the legs one at a time. And you can also lift and lower the heels if this feels good. And it's quite normal to feel stiff and tight in our first dog. And of course, you can keep the knees bent at all time if you need to, which is bringing movement into the lower body. On your next inhalation, we're going to come into a plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, push yourself back into a downward dog. You're going to breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to place the right knee in the middle of the mat. Pivot the body sideways. Inhale and exhale, reaching the left arm to the sky. And this is our half moon variation. Just one more breath. And on the exhale, we're going to return back to center. I'm going to lift into a high plank. Inhale, exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press the hands into the mat and push back into a downward dog just for a breath. And from here, we're going to lower the left knee to the middle of the mat, pivot the body and reach for the sky with the right arm. Very nice, my friends. Let's return to center. Step it back into a high plank. And on your exhale, lower the knees, chest, chin. Inhale up into cobra. Exhale, pushing yourself back into a downward dog. From here, we're going to place the left toes on the right heel, stretching the right hamstring. I personally like to press my big toe on the heel, but you can also place your heel in between your big toe and your second toe. Very nice. Release, and let's do the same on the other side, and giving that hamstring a good stretch. And you may even feel it in the back of the knee as well. Wonderful, my friends. Taking baby steps, let's walk to the very front of the mat, bending the knees. And now extend both knees and clasp the elbows with opposite hands, taking a quick ragdoll. Just releasing the lower back, glutes, hamstrings. But if your lower body is too tight, you can also bend both knees like this and allow your lower body to slowly release. And if you wish, you can also bring movement to your legs by bending one leg at a time. Beautiful, friends. Just a couple more breaths. Just bring movement, and then keeping the left leg straight, right knee bent. We're going to exhale, twisting from the waistline. Bring the left arm up to the sky, keeping your gaze down to help with the balance. And bringing your awareness to how you feel on your own 2 feet. Do you feel grounded and secure? Beautiful. From here, we're going to bend both knees and take a big step back with the right leg, staying in a twisted high lunge. And I want you to imagine that roots are growing out of your feet and hand, rooting you deep into the ground. Very nice, friends. Moving on, we're going to lower the back knee, and on your next inhale, lift into a twisted low lunge. And don't worry if you're a bit wobbly. What I want you to think of is how you feel in the pose, not what it looks like. Beautiful, sweet friends. Returning back to neutral, we're going to curl the back toes, lifting into a high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale. And on your next inhale, we're going to step it to the front of the mat, keeping your weight on the left foot. And when you're ready, we're going to lift the right leg, hugging the knee nice and tight. Find your concentration point, your drishti, and keep your focus on that point. And then when you're ready, rotate the ankle to one side a few times and to the other side. However, options are to hold onto a wall or the back of a chair. And then very mindfully, we're going to keep our focus on our drishti, and we're going to place the right ankle just above the left leg, and it's okay to lose our balance. And you can stay right here in a standing pigeon, or you can lower into a half chair pose like me, only if you're happy with your balance. And you may need to try a few times, but don't lose your focus and just keep looking at your drishti. It's okay to fall, as long as you always come back to it and don't give up. All right, friends, feet together. Let's take a big inhale. Exhale, all the way bending the knees. Inhale, step it back into a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or 𝐞𝐴𝐵𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐻𝐿. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Just holding it here for a few breaths. We're going to repeat this sequence on the other side. In this next round, I'd like you to become aware of how grounded, confident, and secure you feel. I want you to notice how you feel inside and what feels good. And know that when we step outside of our comfort zone, we step into our growth zone. Last inhale. Exhale, step it to the front of the mat, knees bent. Inhale, reach all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, big inhale, palms together. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bending the left leg, left palm on the mat. Right arm pointing to the sky. Twisted standing fold. Wonderful, friends. Return back to center. Left leg steps back. Lower the knee. Twisted low lunge. And feel the connection between the ground, the lower and upper body, bringing your awareness to the space around you. From here, grounding your feet and knees into the mat, lift up, keeping the twist in the waistline. This is a challenging pose for our balance, so just keep your focus and be aware of how you feel. And circle the right arm forward as we come back to neutral, and let's lift into a high lunge. You may even feel heat building inside your body as we're moving energy and detoxifying. Alright, let's shift the weight to the front leg and step it forward. Mindfully lift the knee to the belly button, hugging it nice and tight. And circle the ankle to one side a few times and to the other side. And letting go of the leg, we're going to place the ankle above the right leg. Now option 1 is to stay right here. Option 2 is to lower into a half chair pose. And know that it is quite normal for one side of our body to have better balance, and this will improve over time and practice. Very nice, both feet together. Now we're going to inhale, palms to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step it back and release into a downward dog. And you can walk it out on the spot if this feels good. Coming back to the idea of being rooted, I'd like you to think of it as plants grow best when the roots are well grounded. And the same applies to us. In order to flourish, we must have good support. Moving on, we're going to make our way into a seated position in the center of the mat. We're going to bring the right shin parallel to the mat, and then we're going to stack the left ankle just above the right knee. Now, some of you may have the knee up here, and that's okay. You can just apply a little bit of pressure on the leg, and over time and practice, it will begin to release. Option 1 is to stay right here, and you'll feel a deep stretch in the glutes and back of the leg. Option 2 is to bring the arms out to the side like me. And I'd like you to check in with yourself, how you feel now, and what feelings or emotions arose during your practice today. Okay friends, let's uncross the legs and take our Firelog on the opposite side. So shins parallel to the mat, ankle just on the knee, and wherever you are in this pose is exactly where you're meant to be. So the modification is to stay upright. For a deeper stretch, you can press the fingertips into the mat. Slowly let's release by uncrossing the legs and windshield wipe them a little bit. This is going to feel so good now after such a deep stretch. And when you're ready, we're going to lie on our back. So we're going to extend both arms out to the side, cross the right leg over the left, and allow both knees to fall to the left. And let gravity do the rest. And if you want, you can tilt the head towards the right. This is a supine twisted eagle, an amazing pose to release tension in so many parts of the body. And just breathe in deeply. And we're going to come back to center, uncross the legs, and take it to the opposite side. Left crosses over right, allowing the knees to fall to the right and gently roll the head to the left. Very nice, my friends. Gently release back to center, and we're going to relax in our final pose, Savasana. Welcoming complete relaxation into your body. Palms facing up, feet gently open, and close your eyes. And as you breathe in and out, allow your body to melt into the ground, to surrender, let go, unclutch your jaw, hands, let go of your body, your mind, let go of any worries, and see yourself melting away. Staying with your breath, and feel the prana, our life force, flowing through your body. Feel the positive energy you moved and brought into your body today. Now slowly bring awareness back to your body by gently moving your fingers and toes. You can bend the knees and rolling onto one side, and join me in a seated position on the mat. Release the arms down and take a moment to connect with your breath. We're going to inhale, reach both arms to the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, feel the energy flowing through your fingers as you reach them up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And one last time, bring all that energy between your hands and to your heart, bowing down to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me in these beautiful mountains. I send you love and light, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.